Hey guys, what is up? My name is Jack Gardiner and today I'm going to be checking out the brand new Archetype Nollie plugin by Neural DSP. Now yeah, this thing is ridiculous. I've only just been checking it out in the past couple of hours. I believe it's released today, the 30th of August. The thing is insane. Much more in depth than some of the previous installments of the Neural DSP stuff. There's a lot going on here. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Nollie, he's a fellow Brit. He's an amazing producer, guitarist, engineer, bass player even in Periphery. He's one of these guys that just seems to be a genius when it comes to everything. You want to chop off his hands and steal his mind, you know, one of them. So he's worked in conjunction with Neural DSP to bring us the brand new Archetype Nollie plugin. If you're familiar with the Neural DSP stuff, like the Archetype Pliny, this looks very similar in terms of layout, but there's a lot of new things and a lot of different things going on. So yeah, let's check it out then and let's see what we can come up with it. So guys, when you first take a look at the plugin then, this is the layout you're faced with. So we have 4 pedals in front of the amp this time. So we've got a solid state compressor, an overdrive pedal, kind of like a tube screamer. We have a delay pedal, if you're into that kind of thing, before the amp, and we also have another overdrive which has just a little bit of a different characteristic. We'll take a look at that a bit later on. Then we have 4 amps. Now these amps, we have clean, we have a crunch kind of UK style amp, we have a higher gain rhythm kind of amp, and then we also have a really high gain lead or rhythm. The cool thing about this plugin compared to the other Neural DSP releases is that we are actually free to mix and match heads and cabs. If we click this little button here, you can see now we're free to choose whichever cab we want down at the bottom in conjunction with whatever head we want. You can mix and match as you like. Now we move on to the next section. We have our 9-band EQ. This is really cool if you want to sculpt your tone a little bit more, you have more control. I've used it on some of the little presets I've made. This really is a cool little feature. Then we have the cabinet section and the mics. Now, you have the option of miking up with 2 different mics. The mics in this VST, we have a 57, we have a 421, a condenser 414, and a ribbon mic. All the kind of typical guitar mic options. You can also load your own impulse responses. I believe the cool thing about this plugin is that Nollie actually had 640 different impulse response elements, which is just insane. And you can really hear it. The thing sounds mental. Now, I mean, in terms of mic placement, you can actually grab the mics and move them around like this, or you can use the little sliders and controls over here on the left. After this section, we have the post. So we have a delay pedal, which sounds lush, and a reverb pedal. Again, sounds really nice. If you're familiar with the Archetype Pliny plugin, it's a similar kind of deal. These things both sound really nice. So yeah, I mean, basic tone setup then. is this kind of sound. Not the kind of tone I'd usually go for, but yeah, let's take a look then at some of the sounds I created. So, I mean, what's cool about it is it's so versatile. We have all kinds of different sounds we can achieve, whether that be, you know, your modern metal sound, or whether that's fusion kind of stuff, or whether it's funk kind of stuff. We can do so much with this plugin. Let's just walk through some of the sounds I've created then. So here's just one I made a little bit earlier. I think I've got the compressors on, none of the other pedals. It's the clean amp and the clean cab. EQ wise, just taking out a bit of the mids, and then we have obviously the cabinet section is actually off on this one, and then no reverb or delay. So yeah, let's take a listen to what this one sounds like then. So sounds great. I mean, really usable, I'd say. If we move on, I've created a kind of neo-soul type clean, which is all the rage on Instagram at the minute. So here we've just got the compressor on, we have the clean amp again, and we have just a little bit of the top taken out, one mic on it, 57, and then just a little bit of reverb. So, I mean, this sounds a little bit like this. We've got... We can also convert that into a kind of jazz tone if we get something like this. We've got some higher gain sounds. I guess we have like this is kind of a basic fusion sound which I've got here, this lead I love. But yeah, I mean, this is really cool. No pedals on at the front, I'm just using the crunch amp. I'm actually using one of the higher gain cabinets I think here. 57 on it and a ribbon mic, and then delay and reverb for all that lushness. So yeah, I mean, let's have a listen to this then. So we get... Also though, like I showed on the Archetype video, Pliny, you can actually roll off a bit of the volume and it reacts really well like an amp. or here. Sounds really, really nice, and it's really, really responsive. You know, you can go from the whole to, excuse my noisy pots. Sounds just great. I mean, what we can do with that as well is turn on this overdrive pedal, overdrive 2, and we can achieve all the shreds. I mean, listen to it. I mean, there is so much you can do with this. Here's just another example. Here's a clean which I created, which just sounds kind of Alan Holdsworth-ish. Really sparkly, really toppy. Love that sound, especially with single coils. Sounds great. I mean, like I say, I've only had a couple of hours playing around with it, and yeah, I mean, there's already so many usable tones in there. There's so much versatility going on in there. I would highly, highly suggest you check this out. I mean, yeah, days of fun. In just a short time to be able to create this, I'm happy it's workable. So yeah, I mean, guys, please do check it out. Head over to neuraldsp.com. Check out the Archetype Nollie if you want to be blown away. Until next time, guys, see you later.